Mark and Jennifer for just everything that all of you do as leaders and as a base shop. And I wanted to go over some stuff tonight that you can take and apply right away and make sure that you're ready to kick off 2013 on the right foot and be ready for all the stuff that we have coming up here in 2013. Want to remind you, we have, for those of you, you probably already know, but we have Team Captain MIT that we just kicked off again. So Team Captain MIT, what we're going to do is for the new team captains in the hierarchy, for 2013, we're going to do it every quarter. So every quarter we're going to do the new team captains. You're going to come down to the Coral Springs Resort, which is in St. George. Nice little resort down there. Expenses will be paid for. You'll have a room. You can get away and spend the time that weekend with all the other leaders and the winners of the hierarchy, as well as the top RVPs, to really learn what you got to do to go from team captain to RVP in 2013. And so the next one, the one that's going on right now, is for November, December, and January numbers. And so you just want to make sure that you qualify to be a team captain these first 3 months, because this very first one we do, we're inviting all the team captains, and then we're going to have the top qualifying RVPs there as well, which is going to be most RVPs, if not all of them. So that's going to be a really good event, and it's going to be in March. First weekend in March, I think, is what we have it scheduled for. So you want to make sure not only that you're fighting for that, but you have some people on your team fighting for that as well. But just to kind of start off tonight, want to make sure we all understand that really what we do really matters. It's kind of crazy the death claims that are being paid right now. In fact, we're paying another one that the guy just died yesterday, paying a claim on. I'm paying a claim that I personally wrote the policy back in 2002 in St. George. They were 33 years old, 43 when he died 2 weeks ago. And the one that died yesterday was of cancer. He was a little bit older. But the guy that I'm paying, he's 43 years old. And he just died, so I'm paying that claim. And then Brendan and Ann Merton just paid one. I don't know if you guys heard about that one, but $500,000 claim to a guy who was an agent. He came in and he helped like 5 or 6 families. One of the families that he helped was his own.
Awesome.
And he was only in his 30s, and he passed away from leukemia. And then I've got another story that I'm not happy about that I wanted to just bring your attention to, of why what we do is so important, why we can't ever be ashamed of what we do. When I was brand new in the business, I was probably in the business for maybe 6 months. I finally went and I called some people on my chicken list. How many have a chicken list, right? And the reason they were on my chicken list isn't because I was scared of them, because I was so close to them, I was too close to them. And so I didn't do a good job when I did their appointment. Anybody have appointments like that, where you're like so close to them, you don't want to be pushy, so you just kind of go by casually, and I was way too casual on this appointment, okay? And so this was like my best friend growing up, his parents. So I just said, hey, will you help me out? Let me come show you what I'm doing. And I was just hoping that I'd show them the presentation and say I need life insurance, that kind of stuff, but that didn't happen. So I showed them the presentation, and they just kind of went, oh yeah, okay, that's nice, yeah, we'll support you, whatever, we'll send people your way. And being new in the business and not really understanding the business like I understand it today, I wasn't direct enough with them, and I did not close them and get them the right kind of life insurance, okay? Because I said, oh, we have insurance through work, we're all taken care of that way. And I didn't ask enough questions to find out the reality was they only had group insurance, which guess what? He ended up getting dementia really bad about 2.5 years ago. And it was so bad, he actually just passed away this week from it. And he was only, how old was he? 58, 59 years old. But, leaving behind his wife, and then he still has a son on a mission. And, had I just done a better job on that appointment, I could have got them protected with life insurance, and her life would be so much better now than it's going to be. Yeah.
We actually have the same story in our office just today. Our new recruit. He was actually started with A.L. Williams back like 30 years ago.
Wow.
Got started here, and he actually on his fast start was like, I'm really nervous to talk to my family again. I'd made mistakes before. And he just started like a week and a half ago. And we got a phone call on the way here that his daughter was just killed in a car accident and down here.
Just tonight.
Yeah, she's an EMT, and she was called to go to a scene. and she's got 5 kids, and I'm like, her job is so important. We
It
can't have
really
a chicken
is.
list.
It really is. Thank you.